Hey everybody, it's Amanda from timetravelhypnosis.com and nwaouttheremom.com. I was going to do a video, but honestly, it takes forever to upload those, so I just thought I'm just going to record it. Anyway, and then I don't have good video set up. Anyway, I just want to tell y'all about a couple things that happened last week already. Time is just flying. And it seems like I just don't have time to make all the videos and things that I want. But two things when I was channeling. I was getting information for myself. These are two sessions for myself, just because I have questions sometimes too, and I want those answered. So I do little channelings when I have time. One of them was, I did the beacon thing last week. So that was one. And then another part of it was they channeled to me an intro to a hypnosis audio that I'm going to do at some point, that helps you connect and channel for yourself. But they didn't give me the actual they haven't given me any information for the actual hypnosis thing. So I'm not sure yet if it's just not time or I'm just supposed to do it myself. So I don't know, maybe when inspiration hits, I'll do that. The other thing was, again, I always ask about the event. I feel like I have trouble connecting to that info anymore. Years ago, I felt like it was coming any minute, like within a few months it was coming, and I was getting messages that it was coming, and maybe it came for some other people, but it hasn't come for me in the way that I assume it's going to happen. So I was kind of, telepathically asking him, what's the deal with the event? What's that going to feel like? What's really going to happen? And they showed me Whoville. And if you guys are familiar with How the Grinch Stole Christmas, it was that scene at the end where the Grinch has stolen everything. He's taken everything. He's taken all their gifts. He's taken all their food. They didn't even, leave a crumb. And their trees, everything, their Christmas trees, everything. And so what he's just surprised to discover is that, even though he's taken everything away from them, they're all holding hands in a circle and singing, and they're happy in spite of all that. And then they gave me the message: when we know peace inside, in spite of all that has happened and all that's going on around us, when a certain amount of us have that is the tipping point for the flash. That's what they said, for the flash, which is also a flash of unconditional love for ourselves as well as others. And we will feel deserving of it, finally. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Wow. Yeah, and I keep getting flashes of a lot of us meeting in person, like groups of us meeting in person, and just, it's like that feeling of after it happens and everybody's like crying with joy and hugging each other, like we're all gathering. And I was seeing like all of you guys, I'm seeing you guys, all the people I've been interacting with, is what I keep getting in these visions. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't get the feeling that it's soon. I hope I'm wrong. A lot of other people are getting information that it is going to be very, very soon. So, hoping for that. I'm not sure why I don't feel like it's going to be soon. Maybe it's just a little pessimism left in my brain. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, yeah. And then the next day I did a little session for myself, but I was having trouble connecting. Like, I connect from my heart first. And I tell people this is how I connect, because then I know I'm connecting to a vibrational match to that, and I'm not worried about interference or anything like that. I can usually, I haven't had interference but once or twice, and I can tell, and I disconnect from it, so it's not that hard. But this time every time I tried to grow that feeling in my heart, I started coughing, and I was like, what is the deal with that? So, when I asked that, and I just kept trying to do it because that's how I've always done it. And then all of a sudden I felt the energy go up through my throat. And I was thinking, what is that about? I'm just going to go with it. So I just went with it. And it went up through my throat, and it went up. And then all of a sudden something came in and connected to the energy, right where your third eye is supposed to be. Now, I don't know. I'm not a big chakra person. I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I know that's where everybody talks about the third eye is. And there was like this light that had the rainbow quality to it, like, the outside of a bubble or whatever, but it also had like a mercury, like a silvery quality to it. So it's like this weird mercury, rainbowy, bubbly material, but also somehow light. And it's in like a 4-point shape that keeps, the rays of it keep expanding and contracting, not in a pulse or anything, just randomly. And it was just sitting there, and I felt like it was working on something, and I felt like I was connected at that point. And I said, can I ask questions, or do I need to be still and quiet, while whatever you're doing is going on, whatever this weird thing is? And they said, no, you can ask questions. So I was asking my questions, and that thing went on for like 10 minutes or something. And then I felt like it was finished. And when it was finished, it was like I could visualize almost like a bar of light going from my heart to my third eye. Like they're one now. They're together. They're all together. And I don't know if that includes the throat chakra or like I said, I don't know a whole lot about chakras. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. And then, so then I did my Monday channeling today, which is up. Today is the 15th of July. And then after I channeled that, and they said, we have some amazing experiences to come. So I wrote down, what are some examples of amazing experiences to come? Because I want specifics. I'm sure a lot of us want that, or maybe all of us want that. I don't know. Anyway, so I finished my things, and I uploaded them, and then I went to check out Daniel Scranton's because he has one every day, and most days I check those out. And I felt like his today was like what I was looking for, an example of that, and also a confirmation that I got the activation that he's talking about, the heart mind activation. So that was pretty cool. So I was just wondering if anybody else has had experiences like that, or, it's new for me, but it may have happened to some of the rest of you a long time ago. You may have had different activations because maybe you're not connected to the Arcturians. Maybe you're connected to Pleiadians or something. So anyway, that's really interesting. So I just wanted to share the info about the event and my meditation, or my, channeling. Isn't all the same thing? Meditation, channeling, hypnosis, it's all the same state, really. Anyway, and if you want to share your stories about different activations or whatever, please do. I love that. And everybody else that watches this is going to love it too. And we can chat about it in the comments. Yeah, because that's fun. And also Patreon. I'm on Patreon. We're chatting. We're sending messages back and forth and sharing our stories over there. What's my Patreon? I think it's Patreon/TTH for Time Travel Hypnosis. And then, what else was I going to say? Oh, I can't remember. Sorry, my phone just stopped on me there. Anyway, that's enough for now. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll check in with you again soon. Much love. Bye.